I want to do this little rant to all of the prequel haters out there. This is me speaking from the heart. I decided after watching the prequels for this May 4th that, you know what, I need to talk about this and just talk about the prequel haters. So this is not scripted, this is me speaking from the heart. The prequels, okay, it's no secret the prequels get so much hate from literally everyone. There are a few people who actually see the greatness within the prequels. And I have now discovered that, you know what, the prequels aren't as bad as people make them seem to be. Now, taking from a film perspective, the prequels suck. They are bad films. I watched Chappie, District 9, and Elysium recently. Chappie and District 9 are one of the best films I've seen in a very long time. Elysium not so well, but prequels are bad films. But story-wise, holy shit! Oh my god! The prequels are literally, damn! Like, they brought some of the best Star Wars stories to the Star Wars universe. Before the prequels, the universe was literally Tatooine, Yavin 4, Hoth, Endor, Solist, and Bespin. That was the Star Wars universe. But when the prequels were brought in, you got Naboo, Geonosis, Kamino, Mustafar, Coruscant, Utapau, Seleucami, and countless others. That's already more, that's double. There are probably double the planets in the prequels than in the original trilogy. It expanded the universe so much. Not to mention the main story of the prequels, the birth of Darth Vader. It was handled. There are some scenes that are like, okay. It's like, okay, not good. George, what do you think? What are you doing? Like the love scene between Anakin and Padme on Naboo in Episode 2. He's saying really cringy stuff that I'll just play some examples right now.
Now that I'm with you again, I'm in agony. The closer I get to you, the worse it gets. The thought of not being with you, I can't breathe. My heart is beating, hoping that kiss will not become a scar. You are in my very soul, tormenting me. Anything is possible, Padme, listen to me. Then you do feel something.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
It's just, those scenes were probably the worst in my opinion of the entire saga, but one of the best scenes I think in Star Wars is when Anakin kills the Tusken Raiders. Anakin wanted to protect his mother. In Episode 1, the main reason they didn't want him to join the Jedi Order was his fear for losing his mother. In Episode 2, we see that fear come to life when he slaughters an entire tribe of Tusken Raiders. In Episode 3, when he kills Count Dooku, and when he turns to the dark side and kills Mace Windu. Speaking of more of Anakin, let's talk about the Jedi Order Code. The Jedi Code, okay. The Jedi Code is literally Anakin's life. He follows the code like we follow laws. And he slowly starts to see, you know what, the Jedi don't even follow the code. Countless Jedi break it every single day. Mace Windu fears that Chancellor Palpatine will become an emperor. He fears that the Jedi that there's a plot against the Jedi. Yoda fears for the Jedi. People are breaking the code every single day. Freaking Ki-Adi-Mundi has like 7 wives. I know there's a limitation because he's like one of the last of his species, but still, that's breaking the code. Anakin sees it every single day. So he's like, you know what? The Jedi aren't what I was led to believe. They aren't this light. They aren't this good. And Palpatine slowly shoves that into Anakin's brain from every single film. Freaking in Episode 1, he says this.
We are indebted to you for your bravery, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And you, young Skywalker. We will watch your career with great interest.
In Episode 2, he slowly starts to put doubt within Anakin for the Jedi Council. And in the Clone Wars TV show, you see that even more. You see Anakin's turn slowly over time, with him becoming more angry and more just hateful. You can see the anger within him. Just, In Episode 3. Episode 3 is when it all goes to shit for Anakin. Anakin turns to the dark side. We all know this. And how it's done so well. Holy crap. He just dealt with the loss of his mother. And that's one of the closest times he's turned to the dark side. And now he's starting to see the same exact visions that he saw with his mother with Padme. So now he starts fearing for Padme. He will do anything that it takes to keep Padme alive. The love of his life. The only reason he's probably alive right now is because of Padme. So he's going to do whatever it takes for Padme to stay alive. Whatever. Turn to the dark side. Right now, the Jedi Order isn't that good. They've become generals. They're not peacekeepers anymore. They are killing, well, they're not killing droids, but they're kind of a reason why the Clone Wars is even a thing, why they're fighting. The Jedis aren't peacekeepers, they're generals in a war. And with Palpatine planting siege within Anakin, the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise is probably one of the best scenes in Star Wars. He's planting the seed. Palpatine is just so manipulative. He's God. I would be seduced by him, just crying out loud. Palpatine gives Anakin the answer to his question on how to keep Padme alive. The only thing that he's fearing right now, that this could break Anakin, this could kill Anakin. Palpatine gives him the answer, the dark side. The scenes with Sidious showing that he is the true Sith Lord is outstanding. He's topping it off. He's telling Anakin, oh, I'm the Sith Lord, I'm the bad guy, I'm the dark side, but you must join me because I can save Padme. And Anakin's like, how the hell do you know that? Because Palpatine can see everything. He can keep his wife from certain death. And that's what Anakin wants. Anakin's only reason to be alive right now is Padme, so he wants to keep Padme alive. He joins the dark side because right now the Jedi are bad to him. The Jedi are breaking every rule in the rulebook. They are fighting in a war. They are killing. They are slowly going more and more in the dark side, and they're being blinded by it. So right now it's just a matter of point of view. And right now Anakin is joining the dark side because to him it's a matter of point of view. There's no good, no bad. They both see the same ideas. And with Anakin, Palpatine has been there his entire life. He's been basically like Obi-Wan to him, but not as a good of a friend. He's there for him when it's most important. And that's what matters. Palpatine gives him the answer to save his wife, and is to go to the dark side. Anakin goes to the dark side, he kills younglings. Yes, that's bad, but he does it because of this.
Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Do not hesitate, show no mercy. Only then will you be strong enough with the dark side to save Padme.
Because he must go as dark as he can to save his wife. But of course we know that doesn't happen. Anakin fails and kind of kills Padme. Not really, but there's this really cool theory, I believe, that I don't want to get into right now because I could talk like a minute, 10, freaking 3 minutes on it, but some of you probably know that theory. It's about Palpatine taking the life force of Padme and putting it in Anakin, but anywho. Back into the prequels. Anakin's turn was one of the best parts of the prequels. Visually storytelling, the prequels were amazing. They were astonishing for that time, for that era of film. There hasn't been a film that it was like a 90% digital technology. In The Phantom Menace, there's only one shot in the entire film that no digital effects were added. That's never been heard before. I mean, movies like now, we see that, but this was back in 1999. Yes, the CGI looks really bad right now. In Attack of the Clones, it looks like I'm watching the original Battlefront cutscene while playing the campaign, but it was amazing back then, and you gotta give him props for taking the risk of that. I could talk about this non-stop, defending the prequels. I myself have been a hater of the prequels. I remember doing a review back on my Instagram page like a year and a half ago. I went off on the prequels, but now that I've gotten a little older and kind of learned to love them as stories, I see why they're good and I see why they're actually brilliant stories. The prequels get way too much hate. Yes, they are really bad films. Yes, they gave us Jar Jar Binks. Yes, they gave us Little Annie. Yes, they gave us Newt Gunray. But out of that, what else did we get? We got Anakin Skywalker's turn into becoming Darth Vader. We got Obi-Wan training Anakin. We got the Clone Wars. One of the best things about Star Wars to some people. We got Revenge of the Sith, my personal favorite Star Wars movie. Count Dooku, Emperor Palpatine's origins, the Republic falling, Mace Windu, Yoda, all these things came out of the prequels. Yes, the original trilogy of course is better, but the prequels, as films, not good. But as a story, it can probably rival that of the original trilogy. So yeah. And another thing, the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars is probably some of the best storytelling in the entire Star Wars universe. The Clone Wars brought us so many good stories. Ahsoka Tano, Anakin's slow turn to the dark side. In the films, we only see it in Attack of the Clones, we see the beginning of the Clone Wars, and in Revenge of the Sith at the end of the Clone Wars. There's 3 years, I believe, 3 years in between that, where we see Anakin's turn slowly and slowly more to the dark side. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but I think a few of you are actually gonna say, this guy's actually right, huh? So yeah, hope you all just didn't get mad and just listen to this with anger and trying to disprove everything I say and actually listen to a few words I say, because that's, if you're just gonna deny everything I say and say the prequels suck, yeah, they suck, but the story is brilliant. So yeah, I could go on for another 10 minutes, but I feel like this is a good time to stop. So yeah, if you want to argue with me again why the prequels suck, just comment down below. I'm okay with arguing and defending the prequels. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, blast a like, and all that good stuff. And if you are new, why don't you subscribe for all things Star Wars? This is the First Order, signing out.
He was too dangerous to be kept alive.
I shouldn't have done that. It's not the Jedi way.
He has control of the Senate and the courts. He's too dangerous to be left alive.
It's not the Jedi way. He must live.
Please don't.
I need him.
Please don't. No!
Ironic.
He's too dangerous to be left alive.
He was too dangerous to be kept alive.
It's not the Jedi way.
It's not the Jedi way.
Ironic.